Hello, my name is Jared Cortez, and this is a video demonstration for my circuits class. Here we're just measuring the resistances of the resistors, and then we're setting the potentiometer to the closest value, closer to zero, and it was quite difficult because it was pretty sensitive. We got it, and then we moved on to measure the voltages across the resistors. And here we got 3.08 for AC, and then we got 2.16 for DA, and then here we're measuring the voltage across BC.
What you do first is you get the potential.
We needed to set up the
so you're trying to get that number really close to zero.
the circuit in a different manner so we can measure it.
Change the resistance on it.
Because the potentiometer was like quite challenging to work with because it was a new element for us. Here you see 2.982. Now we moved on to do some calculations and apply Ohm's law to calculate current 1 and current 2. And we see that we got 0.0093 amps, and here we are just measuring the resistance in the potentiometer. And again, this was quite a challenge because it was pretty sensitive, but in this case we already set it up to the closest value. So with that value we went on and calculated the current for I3 and IX, and as you can see, the calculated values are pretty close to the measured values. Over here we are working on replacing the 100 ohms resistors by one resistor of our choice, and then we are building the circuit again. Here we are measuring, we're setting the potentiometer up to the closer value to zero. Here we got 0.22, and then we move on to do some measurements to see what the resistance is, and it's 0.17 it was. So then we measure the resistance, and we get the percentage difference of 2.9 from the calculated values to the measured values, as you see here. It was quite a challenge for us to go about doing this circuit because we didn't know anything. Like we know some theory, but it was like quite fresh. So yeah, here we are just measuring the resistances for the next circuit, and yeah, we're getting values pretty much closer to what they should be, 1K over there. And then we are measuring the current, 1.52, and then the voltage over there, 1.3 volts. And then we move on to measure the current and the voltage for the following circuit. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It was fun to do it. Here are some pictures of the circuits up and running, and the unknown value for resistor that we replaced was 150 ohms. And yeah, this was a nice project to work with, and thanks for watching.